responsibility I was taking on and the goals I needed to achieve. I was very clear about it all, and I wasn't intimidated by any of the challenges. Now my wish is to shift things at Spartak from this standstill point, because I've been truly disappointed in the last few years.
Alenichev is a man steeped in the spirit of Spartak, who knows the entire history of the club and took part in the history himself. At the moment, he demands that we show the type of football that everyone expects of a club like Spartak Moscow.
Spartak now play their home games at the newly built Spartak Arena. And such is their appeal, the club has had the highest average attendance of any team in the Russian Premier League over the last 2 seasons.
It's no coincidence that we call it the People's Club, not only because of the great history and achievement of the players, but also a brand of football that is enjoyable to the people. Despite the fact that we haven't won anything for a long time, the fans continue to grow in numbers.
It's not even up for debate. Not only are they bigger in numbers than the fans of CSKA, Zenit or Dinamo, they're truly honest in their support of Spartak and have great patience, because for 12 years they haven't had any trophies to celebrate. This army of supporters does not decrease, but increases in numbers, because they're totally devoted to Spartak.
Once the powerhouse of Russian football, Spartak and its fans have had to endure some barren years. This season has been a mix of jubilation and frustration in equal measure. But with a new stadium to call their own and a coach steeped in Spartak's history, fans of the Red and Whites can look to the future with optimism.
I think we needed this stability, because you can't achieve anything if you're constantly changing. Now a direction has been decided, new people have come in, and now that we are moving in a positive direction, our aim is to win something.
Now we've had time to develop, I think realistically, and I emphasise realistically, Spartak will challenge Zenit and CSKA for the title next season.
Next month on the FIFA World Cup magazine, we learn about football and life in the historic city of Volgograd. See you then.
Predictions done, let's head to the live Premier League match.
Here are your match commentators, Steve Banyard and Martin Tyler.
We do more than just football.
Come on! No, come on! Ready, mate. Make up!
Your all-access pass to experience the Premier League.
Stay tuned, because up next we have yet another live Premier League match
On Astro Supersport 3 and HD.
Now you can receive your Astro bills simply and conveniently. With our new e-billing option, you can choose to receive your bill via your email or simply view it online. Convenient and carbon footprint free. Register online at www.astro.com.my/e-billing.
Sepegeknya tu, ha?
Ada makanan apa lagi ni?
Cik nak minum apa?
Kalau boleh bagi I love you. Kenapa bapak jemput mamak Spartak bagi tahu saya?
Betul. Apa
Pak Haji buat betul ni.
Ini real.
Ini kalau rating tak tinggi rugi macam ni.
Sepatu Reunion setiap Jumaat jam 10 malam.
In the world of sports, everyone has a role. But who plays the greatest role? Driving the game forward. Who witnesses every crucial moment? Who embodies the passion with one collective roar?
And away we go this
crowd all went, ooh. You cannot keep this man quiet for long.
If he misses a shot, he could be going down, but he's not going to miss.
This is the greatest night in live entertainment. Then battle commence. An extraordinary turnaround.
That's world class. What a performance, what belief.
Play your role. Voice your passion. Live sports to the fullest.
저것도 왜 불어 또 하고 있다 나는. 냉장고 없어 우리? 왜 맨날 우리만 그래? 뭘 좋을까? 대신 특별히 더 된 거 없나요? 야, 네가 하고 싶은 거 해? 이거 왜 이렇게 좋아해?
Esau Jin moves from the countryside to a fishing village. 3 meals a day. Fishing Village 3. Every Saturday at 9 p.m.
My name is Joey Yap. My wish list was to see Nadia Nash Mark Odea to play real life. Wish list means a lot to me in the sense that it makes ordinary people feel extraordinary by giving us a chance to see people we thought we'll never be able to see. Obviously, when Wishlist told me that I got selected, I thought they lied to me. I was like, are you kidding me? No, right? Because a few days ago, I was telling my friend, I think I failed the interview because they seemed not serious and like they were like, okay, you're done, bye. And I was like, oh no, what did I do wrong? The second thing was able to see Nadia Nash Mark Odea practicing out of court. And just seeing her in her own zone and being so up close, like there's a certain part of the court where only the media people get access. So even if I buy a ticket to see her, I will never be able to get access that close to her. And finally, is seeing her real life in the match itself. Even though she lost, but being able to see her in real life court, and we get access to where normally the coach and her family get to sit, so that it's really up front, very close. I never realized she's that tall until I sat down there and like, whoa, she's actually very tall. The people behind Wishlist, they're an amazing bunch of people. They really put their heart into it. It's really a dream team. People work together. People laugh, cry together. I've never seen such a cohesive team, I would say. A team who worked for the same mission. And the same mission was to bring dreams come true for any ordinary person in Malaysia. And hopefully you guys maybe will expand to other countries, who knows, right? So yeah, thank you everyone. From the producer to the assistant producer, the editors, the designers, photographers, videographers. I can go on and on and on, but you guys know who you are. For anyone who wants to do Wishlist, go for it, I would say. I stumbled upon it by accident. It was actually on Instagram, so follow them on Instagram. I remember submitting it like last minute. I should tell people who wants to go for Wishlist. Even though you submit it the last minute, you still should submit it. You will never know.
Yang kita harapkan. Ada menjadi cukup berwibawa. Dan itu dia. Itu menarik. Sang jaringan mantap. Ini yang mau disaksikan.
The biggest stars are here, on demand. Discover your favorite Indian movies with no additional charge. On demand, just pick and watch all you want, when you want.
I'm waiting.
Connect your PVR to home Wi-Fi now to discover more. NBA on Astro Supersport 4 and HD.
Coming up on Daily, things could slowly be unraveling for Conte's men at the bridge.
Two former teammates in completely different teams go head-to-head in the NBA.
And what could have possibly caused this reaction by Russell Westbrook? Oh yeah, you guessed it, it's Michelle and Amanda on Daily today. And for all of you watching us live on YouTube, what's up?
That's right, Daily is live on YouTube, so to all of you who are on your phones, try to make sure that you are aware of your surroundings, okay?
Yep, no driving. A lot to talk about on the show today, but first up, we're at White Hart Lane for the early morning game between Tottenham and Chelsea. Now, Blues fans, you may want to close your eyes for this. Tottenham have not lost at home to Chelsea in the league since 2012, but that could have changed very early on. Eden Hazard nearly grabbing goal number 12 for the Blues in all competitions, but firing just wide. Chelsea came forward again, this time Diego Costa unable to find Pedro in the box. Now the reaction by both men is a little worrying for Chelsea fans, to be honest. Tottenham did come close though through Christian Eriksen, but the Dane firing just wide past Courtois' post, but just before half-time.
Eriksen for support. It's Eriksen's cross, it's Dele Alli! It's 1-0 Tottenham!
Chelsea came out in the second half trying to get level, but that was actually their best effort by Diego Costa. Tottenham, though, were not done just yet with the same combination again. Eriksen with his 7th assist, while Dele Alli knots in his 7th goal in his last 4 league games. Spurs climb to 3rd in the league, while Chelsea's run of 13 straight wins comes to an end. So, here's a look at Chelsea's last 10 visits to the lane, and to be honest, it doesn't make for good reading. Amazingly, the Blues have won just once, scoring 15 times, while Spurs have come out on top on 4 different occasions with an impressive 19 goals to their name. Here's what a very pleased Mauricio Pochettino had to say about the results.
We are very pleased because for me the most important thing was that we show a great character. We were very competitive. That maybe that was the problem last season, that we missed to compete in a better way. What means to be competitive is like today: play, sometimes suffer, play again a very good team like Chelsea. I think one of the best team on Europe today. After a team that was plenty of confidence, I think was a real very solid performance, and it's for that make me very proud about them, about the players.
Solid performance indeed. So there you have it. Here's how it all stands after 20 games. Chelsea still at the top of the table, of course, but their lead has been cut to just 5 points, while Tottenham move up to 3rd, level on points with Man City, but ahead on goal difference. Arsenal and Manchester United complete the top 6 as the gap is slowly starting to develop between the 6th and 7th.
Now moving away from the Premier League, former Chelsea boss Carlo Ancelotti's Bayern Munich are training in Doha for its 7th consecutive year. With the Bundesliga in its winter break, the league officially resumes on the 20th of January with the Bavarian Giants traveling to Freiburg. And here's what the Italian had to say about the importance of a winter break.
I think it's a really important week, this, because after this we have a lot of games to play. The Champions League is really soon, the first game, 15th of February, and so we consider really important this part, and of course, above all on the physical aspect. So we are going to work quite hard, but to prepare well the team.
Bayern's opponents in the Champions League, Arsenal, meanwhile have a busier fixture list with 4 games in 13 days. But still, the former AC Milan boss isn't getting carried away.
No, non credo che è un vantaggio questo, perché dopo questo periodo natalizio che hanno giocato hanno 4 settimane con partite normali, quindi la possibilità di preparare bene la partita di Champions League contro di noi.
The February meeting between the two sides will make it 7 encounters in the last 4 years. Here's how both teams have fared when they come up against each other, and it's pretty even. But we should also note that the Gunners have never beaten the Bavarian Giants over a two-legged affair. Lionel Messi and company are back in training ahead of their cup tie against Athletic Bilbao. Barca will go into this match unbeaten in 10 matches, but from those 10, they've dropped points in 4. However, Luis Enrique will be assured by the fact that the Catalan Giants have won their last 3 straight matches in San Mamés.
Bueno, pues lo valoro con la dificultad lógica que tiene enfrentarte a un equipo como el Athletic, que es un equipo y un club con una gran tradición en lo que es la Copa del Rey, club al que conocemos muy bien porque nos hemos enfrentado ya muchas veces, y una eliminatoria difícil y a la altura de lo que es esta competición. Entramos ya en este mes de enero y febrero, que serán claves para ver la progresión del equipo en esta competición, y entendemos que será una eliminatoria difícil.
Barca have proven that the winter break works wonders for their form, especially when it comes to domestic competitions. They only dropped points in 5 matches, losing 3 last season. Just take a look at how they fared in the last 10. We all know what happened after that. They added the domestic double to their haul of the FIFA Club World Cup and UEFA Super Cup.
Luna ma Hawaii, and that means over in Hawaii in Hawaiian. Time to get the sunscreen out because the golf season kicks off at the SBS Tournament of Champions. Of course, it's a competition between all winners of the 2016 PGA Tour year. So be sure to expect big names like Bubba Watson, Jason Day, Dustin Johnson, and even defending champ Jordan Spieth. The former world #1 is coming off his best season in golf over the last 40 years by anyone not named Tiger Woods. So, what else can the American look forward to?
I was happy when the ball touched down and 2017 started. It was still a great year in 16, but I learned a lot on both ends of things, highs and lows, which I didn't really have many lows in 15. And before that, it was just trying to climb up to the top level. So I learned a lot from the highs and lows, and therefore I think I can use that to my advantage this year and on.
And I think it is time now to take a short break on Daily, but don't go anywhere because when we return, tell them, Amanda.
Okay, we have updates from the Purple League as well. Defending champs Moore City take on Bangsar.
There's of course also some tennis. Now, the Williams sisters may have been shown the exit in Auckland, but there's still some major names to look out for. And the Golden State Warriors were looking to extend their unbeaten run at the Oracle Arena. Find out how they got along in their match against the Portland Trail Blazers. That's next.
Introducing the Toki Doki at 7-Eleven. Get a sticker with every 5 ringgit spend. Collect 24 stickers to redeem your Toki Doki Planner Notebook. Get a bonus sticker with selected partner products. 7-Eleven.
They should know by now, no one is special. No goal is too easy. And no lead is too safe. No game too comfortable. But they should also know that the hardest journeys lead to the greatest rewards. The Premier League, a real game for real men.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by Calpis, Japan's first cultured milk drink. Brickfields Asia College, the fastest and smartest way. And MyEG, Malaysia's e-government service provider.
Back in the lineup after missing.
This was round 2 between Cleveland and Chicago. The Bulls won round 1 in December. Still no place for Rajon Rondo in the starting lineup. And Jimmy Butler found the going tough at first, but airball got coach Fred Hoiberg a little worried. No problems though for the King, missing Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love for the first time in 2 seasons and stopping traffic like only he can before the splash. Not as easy for Butler, still missing his mojo. Hoiberg perhaps thinking about putting in Rondo? Nah. At the other end, Bonbon continued to dominate the lay of the land, gap down to 2 for the Cavs, and Butler finally found his rhythm, extending Chicago's lead to 6 with that. Hit synced 3 of 8 from downtown. While LBJ seemed to have lost his touch, missing that long 2, he was also unable to make the simple layup. And here he's showing the whole arena, perhaps he needed glasses, turning the ball over to the Bulls. Butler, meanwhile, was unstoppable, giving the Bulls a 4-point advantage, then sinking that from beyond the arc. He'd finished with 21 of 6 Bulls to end the night in double figures. Chicago and the Cavs' 13-game winning streak with James in the lineup.
He's shooting a high percentage. This is the most.
And that 3-ball, bit of a difference too. I mean, you guys were last in the league heading into this game. Big difference. What changes when players like Doug McDermott and Nikola Mirotic are getting the ball off from 3?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers, me, D-Wade, MCW. And we just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Marc Gasol and company stayed in LA to take on the Clippers a day after breaking the Lakers. And they were ready to do the same here, making these shots look easy from the arc. Mike Conley waiting patiently at the corner of your screen there. Up he goes, 3 points. The Bears probably went to sleep at halftime. That's when Austin Rivers came up to play, stepping up in the paint from a comeback. He upgraded a point later here, giving the Clippers the lead from downtown. The scorer turned provider next, driving through the Grizzlies before setting up Jamal Crawford, who was waiting at the car park. This LA side then pulled further away when Rivers charged in for the floater. Clippers win 115 to 106. Aw, those poor Bears.
DJ celebrating a win, and he's also celebrating Hawaiian night, guys. DJ, you guys battled back after being down as much as 13. How did you overcome that deficit?
We just turned up our defense a little bit. We were a little stagnant on offense, and we just, we played harder. And when we play like that and we're making shots, getting stops, we're pretty tough.
This morning you told me about what a threat Marc Gasol is. He certainly, you had your hands full defending him tonight, but how much energy and effort does it take to duel against him?
It takes a lot. It's multiple efforts with him. You got to get up on the pick and roll and defend him in the post, defend him on pops. He's a hell of a player, man, and he's a tough matchup.
Fourth quarter, it felt like you came down with the key rebounds, got to the rim. Back-to-back games where you've had 20 rebounds. How were you able to impact the game?
Just energy and effort. Just trying to give us a second and third effort on both ends of the floor and keep the ball alive and try to get those guys open, and the floor opens up for us. So.
All right, thank you, DJ.
All right, mahalo.
Here we have Steph Curry locked and loaded against the Trail Blazers and getting straight to business. The layup to push the Warriors in front by 6, while Kevin Durant was taking care of things defensively, rejecting 2 Trail Blazers before transition to offense, giving the Warriors a 4-point cushion.
Kicks it out.
Back to Steph, who ran the town. This jumper, part of his 12 from 25 in the paint. We know, Steph, your hands were on fire. Later, receiving the dime from KD, that splash made it a 10-point game in the third for Dub Nation. Jumping to the fourth, Steph spinning around, just like that Kylie Minogue song, completing his 35 total in this game. Golden State were not quite done yet. KD with the daylight robbery, 30 points for him. The Warriors win their 5th straight against the Trail Blazers, their first since 2005. The W brings Golden State's tally to 9 straight home wins since that loss to Houston in early December. Up next, it's the Grizzlies at home before a road trip which takes them to Sacramento.
Russell Westbrook will once again make the headlines, but it's not for the right reasons. A timeout was called here, but just keep an eye out for Oklahoma star man, the pass and the ref with no look. Ouch. Westbrook pleading his innocence, but no luck. So let's get back to the game, shall we? Nothing to separate the sides in the first half. Frank Kaminsky with the bucket, 17.6 boards for him as the Hornets kept pace with the Thunder all the way in the first half. Now Westbrook finally decided to step up. The release from downtown is no good, but he still picks up the rebound to make the basket. And here he is going all the way to keep Oklahoma to within 5. And he was almost unplayable in the third. That layup was so good, we just had to show you again. Watch this. Ooh. Unfortunately, his double-double, 33 points, 50 rebounds wasn't enough, with the Hornets running riot in the fourth. Nicola Batum led the way with 28 points as Charlotte outscored Oklahoma by 12 to win 123 to 112.
We made plays, especially in offense. We try to contain Westbrook. It's not easy, but MKG did a great job on him tonight. He still got his numbers, but MKG did a great job on him. We made plays at the end.
Are you pleased with your defensive efforts? I know that's been harped on by your coaching staff, and you all have acknowledged the need.
No, it's not easy when you play a team like that who's very good on offense, with a guy like that who's very good great on offense. So I think we did a good job as a team. Now we still won. The team got 112, but we did a better job tonight.
So the question is, can Russell Westbrook and the Thunder bounce back against an informed Houston? The Rockets are looking for their 6th win on the bounce. Find out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on channels 817 and 836 in HD. Now, the NBA may be the pinnacle of basketball. However, the same can't be said about the Dakar Rally in motorsports. Though, the sport does carry some stellar names with the likes of 9-time World Rally champion Sebastian Loeb and former champ Stefan Peter Hansel. But it was a llama right there that was currently in the lead in Paraguay with no one on its trail. Okay, that was a lam one. On a serious note though, can you go from Penang to JB in 4 hours, 18 minutes and 17 seconds in a Peugeot? Well, Peter Hansel proved that you can actually do that with 100 kilometers to spare in the 780 kilometer stage. The Frenchman finished stage 3 within 2 minutes ahead of teammate Carlos Sainz.
So Michelle, we've had football, basketball, a llama, lots of cars.
What else are we missing? Rackets! Exactly.
And the comeback is complete. It's a comeback even Houdini would have been proud of.
Who could be better than Houdini himself? We'll see you in a bit.
Introducing the Toki Doki at 7-Eleven. Get a sticker with every 5 ringgit spend. Collect 24 stickers to redeem your Toki Doki Planner Notebook. Get a bonus sticker with selected partner products. 7-Eleven.
The Spanish La Liga, live on Bein Sports, channel 837.
Permulaan yang kita harapkan. Ada menjadi cukup berwibawa. Dan itu dia. Itu menarik. Ini yang mau disaksikan.
I was demanded of my managers as they were of me of a player. Keegan was a great guy, lovely, smashing fella. But as a coach, discipline, zero. Lads would turn up late, didn't find them. No tactics, no organisation, all those sort of things just didn't happen. And I liked my I liked to be everything was. I was OCD, military precision. You know, because that's how you make yourself better. You know, you improve. Keegan was like, look, lads, you're good players, you're internationals, just go and play. Football doesn't work like that. You know, you might as well have a no manager if that's going to be the case. So we fell out on the training ground a couple of times over not doing tactics right and those sort of things, and he got sacked.
We'll have new episodes of League of Legends very, very soon. At the ASB Classic now, Caroline Wozniacki faced off against Julia Gerges, and the Dane would dominate the first set, leading the first 5 games before her opponent even had a chance to reply. The German's unforced errors would prove to be her undoing here. Oh, Wozniacki needed less than 30 minutes to wrap the set up.
Oh dear.
And it would prove to be a false dawn because the world number 53 fought back in the second like her life depended on it, giving the third seed the runaround before unleashing returns like those. She'd eventually take this set, of course, forcing a decider where she would carry on her momentum to dominate, charging ahead by 3 games. This time the tables were turned as former world number 1 just couldn't help herself with those unforced errors and like this, return a lob. Oof. So after a little less than 2 hours, it's Gerges who extends her stay in Auckland, improving to 5 wins in 9 meetings against Wozniacki. And Gerges' reward in the semis, of course, a meeting with 8th seed Ana Konjuh. The Croatian last met Gerges in 2015 at the China Open. Unfortunately, the world number 47 failed to capitalize on her first set win, losing in 3. In another semi-final encounter, Lauren Davis will play 7th seed Yelena Ostapenko. Our live coverage starts from 1 p.m. Friday with highlights on Daily with Nadia and Lez Ann.
Over to Qatar for some more tennis. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga took just 45 minutes to beat German Dustin Brown. Tsonga set the tone from the start, putting the world number 72 under pressure before a casual net volley winner stopped the defiant veteran. He took the set in the only way he knew how. Yes, with his ace. The Frenchman took the first set in just 17 minutes. That's how long David Blaine can hold his breath. But before Brown could get this one, Tsonga pounced again.
15 love.
After an ace and a forehand winner, the world number 12 chose to seal his quarter-final spot with a backhand winner. This one finished in straight sets, favoring the 2012 Qatar Open winner.
6-1, 6-3.
But his smile was quickly dashed when he saw who he'd meet next. 3rd seed Thomas Berdych. The Czech Republic international held a 7-3 record against Tsonga from their last 10 meetings. In another matchup, Sir Andy Murray will be facing off against Nicolas Almagro. Forehand, backhand winners, and even an ace to complete my tennis cravings there.
Ooh, someone's an expert now. So, Amanda, what else can you do with a racket then?
Good question. We can also do net shots, drop shots, and of course smashes.
Expert.
I'm talking about badminton, and that leads us to the Purple League currently taking place in Cheras. It's match day 8 of 9 in the league stage. 2-time defending league winners Muar City takes on the Bangsar Hawks. After a straightforward opening win in the men's singles for Tan Chun Sien, the Hawks were banking on Lee Ying, who boasted a perfect 7-0 record so far. However, it wasn't to be for the 19-year-old, as Muar's Rusidina Antardayu, who was unbeaten throughout 2016, had all the answers to Ying Ying's questions.
That one won't be overruled, and Rusidina, at the second time of asking.
In just over 23 minutes, Rusidina closed out the game in straight sets, handing a first defeat to Bangsar's Ying Ying.
Well, it ended on an error, the 20th of the match. And
in the men's doubles, the pair of Irfan Fadila and Shazmil Idham took the first 2 sets against Hu Tian Hao and Teo Kok Siang. Despite a comfortable lead, they allowed Hun and Teo back in the match, winning 2 sets of their own. In the decider, with just seconds remaining, Teo committed a service fault. If that wasn't enough, the umpire wanted them to switch sides. What? That was, however, enough to run down the clock.
Fast serve, superbly done from Kok Siang.
The Hawks take this one in 4.5 sets.
Final whistle goes, time runs out for Muar, and Bangsar have taken this one 5-4 in a 10.
After another comfortable win in the men's doubles for Muar, it's up to former world number 1 Lee Hyun-il to end on a high note. And he did just that with a convincing display against the world number 339 Indonesian Tommy Azizan Mahbub. The 22-year-old just couldn't keep up to the Korean veteran, who's unbeaten so far with a clean 6-love record. Lee managed to close the match out in just under 19 minutes, the shortest match of the day so far in the Purple League. It finished 4-1 in this series in favor of Muar, who's on the fine form since his defeat to Banda Utama Dragons last month.
And also backpedaling, Eriksson for support. It's Eriksen's cross, it's Dele Alli! It's 1-0 Tottenham! Walker. Late perhaps by Alonso, referee waved it on, Eriksen played it in, and Dele Alli scored!
And so Chelsea's winning streak ends at 13. That was their best ever run since beating 11 set in 2009 when they were under the guidance of Carlo Ancelotti and Guus Hiddink. It wasn't enough to rival their record set by Arsenal, 14 in a row. Remember, the Gunners did that over the span of 2 seasons way back in 2002. Anyway, let's hear what Chelsea's current boss had to say.
Yeah, I saw a good game. I saw great balance between two teams. Very strong. Yeah, good intensity during the game. Tottenham and Chelsea created chances to score the goal, but I think they scored in the best moment for them and the worst moment for us at the end of the first half. And then the second half, we started very well. We created the chance to equalize. And then we conceded the second goal, 2 similar goals. We are disappointed, but also I think that we must be pleased for our run. To win 13 games in a row is not easy in this league. And also today, you lost against a good team, a really strong team. Don't forget that Tottenham fought last season to win the title. And Pochettino is working with this team for many years, and they are improving a lot. And for me, Tottenham is one of the 6 teams that can fight until the end for to win the title or to find a place in the Champions League. Yeah, but now we have to restart, to continue to work. I think that this defeat is totally different if you compare our defeats in September, because against Liverpool and Arsenal in that moment we weren't a team. Tonight we showed that we are a team, and we are a strong team, and it's important this.
More Purple League action coming your way at 8 p.m. tonight as Puchong United take on Petaling BC. Unless you're watching the repeat at 10 p.m. I'm sure you know the results by now. But that's all from us on Daily.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That was
quick, right?
It was quick. I wonder how many hits we got on YouTube today, though.
You know what? I'm going to go check, okay?
What?
Yeah.
No, Amanda, you can't walk up the stairs. Amanda! Bye, Amanda! No.
Live European Rugby Champions Cup Saturday on Setanta Sports. Racing host Munster in a rearranged fixture from round 1, which was postponed due to the untimely death of Anthony Foley. With emotions high, this will no doubt be a testing tie for both sides, with vital pool points on the line. Racing versus Munster. Live European Rugby Champions Cup Saturday on Setanta.
Kick off the new year with Bollywood's best.
दिल की मशीनें चलने लगी हैं उसकी ब्रांडेड चाल देख के और मैं कमीने लेजी थे
Open yourself to new experiences.
गाल देख के
Brand new movies.